Hello soulmates, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish underbust dress with a ruched shoulder. If you're new here, highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share. And to my subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern. First thing, I'll go ahead and chop down half of my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2, I have 8. So from that 8 inches, I'll chop down my sleeve length. I'm making use of 8 inches, okay, as my sleeve length. So I'll chuck it down. After that, from that sleeve length, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. Next, I'll go ahead and chop down my basic neck width of 3 inches, okay, and I'll connect it all the way to my shoulder slope this way. And this is what I have. So next, from my shoulder slope, I'll come down by my armhole measurement. My armhole is 8 inches, but I'll go ahead and add extra 1 inches to it, making it 9 inches, okay? From this point, I came down by 9 inches, okay? So now measure from your shoulder to that 9 inches point. I have 10 inches. So I'll go ahead and chuck it down on this side, so I can have a straight line over here. And this line will be my chest line, okay? Here's my chest line. So I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my chest line this way on a straight line. And this is what I have, okay? So next I'll go ahead, this line here now is my chest line, okay? So next I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my under bust. Shoulder to under bust, okay? There's no need of bust line. Just go ahead and measure your shoulder to under bust. Then shoulder to waist. My shoulder to waist is 18 inches. Okay, here is my waistline. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Then from the waistline, I'll come down by 5 inches. You can make use of 5 or 4 inches for the backs at the front part. Okay, this will be my backs line. Then I'll connect a straight line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4. So I'll chalk it down from the chest line down to the backs line. Then connect a straight line. So here is my underbust line, my waistline, and then the backs line. Okay, so on both sides of my underbust line, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Okay, and I'll repeat the same process on my backs line. Then I'll connect them together this way. Then after that, from the chest line, I'll come down by 2 inches. Okay, then I'll connect it all the way to my waistline this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and check the circumference of my body. My underbust divide by 4. I will check it down. Plus half inches sewing allowance. My waist divide by 4. I will check it down. Plus this 1 inches, that is my dart. I will place it back. Then plus half inches sewing allowance. Go ahead and measure at what you have here, this dart, and then replace it back, okay? After that, I'll connect from my underbust down to my waistline this way. And this is what I have. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to my chest line. Curve it to meet your chest line. So the next thing is to go ahead and blend in my dart, this dart over here. I'll go ahead and blend it in this way. After that, I'll curve out my backs line. So make sure you blend in your dart before doing this, okay? And this is what I have over here. So next, I'll go ahead and connect from my neck width. My neck width is 3 inches. I'll connect it all the way to my under bust. This is a deep neckline, a deep V neckline, okay? So connect it all the way to your under bust. So next, from this side of my under bust, I'll come down by 1 inches. You can make use of 1.5. Then after that, make sure you blend in your dart. Then use your curve ruler once you are done to connect from that 1 inches all the way to your under bust this way. And this is what I have, okay? So this is all for my front pattern drafting. So I'll go ahead and I'll cut it out. So let's do that, guys. Just watch what I'm doing. Cut out this part. Then go ahead and cut out your neckline. Then your shoulder slope. And this is what I have, okay? So this part, I'll go ahead and draw out my lines because if you're slashing and spreading this part on your fabric, and for this down part, go ahead and close it up this way to become one. You can put a paper underneath it, okay? And then gum it down to become one. Okay? And while cutting it out, make sure you cut this particular part on fold, okay? This part, cut it on fold. So now let's go ahead and open up the upper part. I'll go ahead and slash it this way. Then once you're done slashing it this way, spread it this way on your fabric. You can use 2 inches gap, okay? Make sure you add 1 inch to the shoulder so you can have enough space for your rope, okay? And for the down part, that is this part, go ahead and gather it back to the original measurement and then sew it back to the down part, okay? So let's go over to the back part of this dress. Here is my pattern. I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, and from that point I'll chalk down my sleeve length, which is 8 inches. From the sleeve length I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches I'll come down by 9 inches for my armhole. I made use of 9 inches, okay? So measure from your shoulder to the armhole point. I have 10. I'll chalk it down here. Then I'll connect a straight line. This line here will be my chest line, okay? So on my chest line, I'll also go ahead and measure out what I have on my shoulder. Then I'll chalk it down on my chest line, okay? Then I'll connect it all the way to my shoulder slope this way, okay? Remember we have a shoulder slope here of 1 inch. So now I'll chalk down my neck width of 3 inches and I'll connect it all the way to my shoulder slope. And this is what I have, okay? So next I'll measure from my shoulder down to my under bust, okay? And then shoulder to waist, shoulder to under bust, and then shoulder to waist. After that, I'll connect the points together this way. Here is my waistline, okay? So for the back, there's no need for that, okay? So now I'll go ahead and chalk down my under bust circumference divided by 4. I'll chalk it down. Waist circumference divided by 4. I'll chalk it down. Make sure you add 0.5 seam allowance, okay? Then after that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Then I'll connect it all the way to my chest line, okay? This is what I have over here. So here is my under bust line and then my waistline, okay? And then chest line. So remember the front pattern, we came down by 1 inch by the side from the under bust. So I repeat the same process on the back pattern. Here is the 1 inch, okay? Then after that, I'll chalk down my neck depth. So I'm making use of 2 inches for the back. Then I'll connect it this way. So this is all for the back pattern drafting, okay? So now I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. So let's do that. Cut through this line and cut it out, and then cut out the upper part. So this is what I have for the back part. I'll go ahead and draw out my lines because we'll be slashing and spreading this part on your fabric. I have 1, 2, 3, and then 4, okay? So now I'll go ahead and open it up this way. For this back part, there is no zip at the back part, okay? There is no zip. So go ahead and spread this on your fabric with 2 inches or 3. Then for this down part, okay, I'll go ahead and place this part on a fresh pattern paper. I'll be adding like 5 inches to it. And as you can see, the side of the front and the back are equal. Okay, can you see the air hole? So now I'll go ahead and fold my pattern this way. Okay, then I'll place this pattern on it. I'll first of all mark out 5 inches. What I have here is not up to 5 inches, so I'll make use of what I have here. But make sure you add 5 to 6 inches on this side. Okay, make sure you mark out 5 or 6 inches. Then I'll connect a straight line. After that, I'll place my pattern on it this way. Okay, then extend this down part to your allowance. Then cut it out. Then cut out the side and then the upper part. Okay, just trace out what you have on your pattern paper. And this is what I have. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and take this out. Then open up this part. So this is what I have for the down part of my back. Okay, so you go ahead and smoke this part. You go ahead and run a smoky thread on it. Okay, to bring it back to the original measurement. Then you sew, make sure you cut this part on fold. There's no zip at the back part, so make sure you cut this part on fold. Okay, then go ahead and spread it on your fabric. Okay, gather the down part and then sew it to this side. I believe you understand what I mean. Okay, so this is what we have for the back part. So for the down part of this dress, okay, after you are done sewing the upper parts, like after you are done sewing, measure out what you have on your waistline, measure it, whatever you have, times it by 4 or 3 inches, depending on how full you want it to be. Okay, times it by 4 or 3 inches. Okay, then for the height, go ahead and minus your half length from your full length. My half length is 18 and then the full length is 16. Okay, so 60 minus 18, I have 42 inches. So mine is 42 inches. Go ahead and calculate yours. Okay, so see you guys in my next class. Bye.